Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can...
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mateus, looking for options for movement. Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mateus. And it's Neymar. Can he latch onto this? Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gives it back. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Back towards the middle. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well, played right into his path. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That has been cut short. He's picked his way through. He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Out to the left it goes. Mateus. Gattuso. Pirlo. And here's Bale. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. He can get that clear. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Might be danger here. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 32 minutes is
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Gattuso. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he plays one through. And the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cafu. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to play it through. It's Ibrahimovic! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Here we go again then.
Number 23.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Neymar is flagged offside. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Nesta. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Bale. Rafael Varane. Now it's Pele. Pele. Big chance! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's played through for him. Oh, super! Ibrahimovic! Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely feet. Tries a shot! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played into space out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Messi, great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Good ball, good take. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Coming on the field, number 8.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vieira. Now this could be a chance. And no, that was never going to make it. Pelé. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a good ball out wide. Pinches it off him. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deep into stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Can he finish? Maldini going vertical. He's not got that quite right. Mbappe. Cruyff. Mateus. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pele voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
United
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Well read, nice interception. It's a promising position. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu. Oh, nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. Out of play for a goal kick. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliant. Drogba! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Bale. Oh, just skips past his decent chance! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Drogba. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. Here comes the cross. And he was alert to it.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Aims beyond the defence. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely, now then. Luis Suarez can be a real threat inside the box. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Luis Suarez. And this is Messi, out towards the flank. There's the delivery. Makalele, who's set up one goal so far. Gattuso. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Drogba. Drogba, Messi, real chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. And here's Drogba. And this is Messi. Messi. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, super ball! Drogba on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Gattuso. Oh, well measured. Bale receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. That's tidy. And it's Makalele. And it's made its way to him. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cafu, he's picked his way through. Makalele, foot in. Good ball, good take. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. And he's away. He's come in hard. Referee has just said play on. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
the most accurate pass. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Drogba. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So can they do it again?
Messi. Number 14, Neymar. Number 18, coming on the field, number 7.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Number 10, Pele. Number 8,
Cafu.
Rudy. Substitution.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Nicely weighted ball. He's away! Goes for a shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Long ball looking to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Drogba.
2 added minutes has been
They've got to be
indicated.
quick moving this forward.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and he plays one through. He's free. Shot, surely! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And that's that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Drogba, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Immediately.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.